Hello everybody. Welcome to the Bellhopper McCulloch YouTube channel. I hope you enjoy our content. We try to show how to do things to help you fix your stuff. Some other things like that. So we're going to take a minute this morning just for a few things right quick. Don't know when. I understand people see this video at a different time and stuff. This video is being filmed on September the 11th 2023. I mean, it's been 22 years. I still remember that morning. So we're just gonna have a moment of silence for everybody that was involved in that, whether you still know people or not. Stuff still happens. So we're just going to bow our heads for 30 seconds or so and just give them a prayer. All right. Appreciate y'all doing that, because, well, we need to remember, because if we forget the history that's happened, we're bound to repeat it again. So try to make reference of it. All right. I've already been working today a good little bit. I got an air compressor fixed. I didn't film that. I've got a pounding headache. This thing's got a leak, and I'm gonna see if I can find it right quick. I think I know where it's at. I just gotta dig into it. So hope y'all enjoy this. Let's have a look, see what we can find. I know the table's filthy. We're going to just start tearing some of this stuff off here, because I think down in here is where it's leaking. I think I might pull the gas tank off of it to fix it. I think. There's a vent up in there that's leaking. It looks like we're gonna have to tear a few things off of here. I'm pretty sure the gas tank's gotta come off to get after what I'm after, because it's under, it's down in under here. Y'all ain't paying attention. It's down in under here. head out of y'all way. There's a hole in these plugs, and if you put your pick in there and twist them, a lot of times they'll pop right out. This one here has been in here covered up with goop, but we got it. We got it. Here, let me scoot y'all back just a second. I need the airline. There we go. Maybe this won't be too bad. Don't know yet. There's a spacer on that one. There's a straight screw in that one. Spacer on this one. What you want to bet that other one's a straight screw as well? It is. Well, I like that. Would you look at that? Well, yeah, I'd say that's the problem. It was really loose. Huh. Well, look at that. It's got a kickstand on it. The grommet is really loose in the tank. I got to see if I can find something that'll fit in it. I don't know that I do because this one's loose, so it needs to be fairly small with a 90. So let's see if I can find something. Huh. Different. Here's what's actually wrong with it. It rotted. So this piece might actually be good. Huh. Well. Let's go dig through the go get the fuel line box. Have a look in there, shall we? Okay. Now, I thought the grommet was loose, but I stuck it back in there and it didn't feel too bad. And this line was really cracky. It's like super cracky. So I got a feeling that's where it's leaking from. Well, I dug around in the fuel line box. These are out of weed eaters. I usually don't put them back in there, so I keep them. Now we're going to stick that in there like that. We're going to attempt to add that on there like so. Now look, we got another piece of line. See if we can put this on here. Now, look at that. I think that'll be all right. On there pretty snug. Just clips in a little thing right here underneath the tank. Well, I'm telling you what. It feels like somebody's beating on the side of my brain with a hammer. Got the grommet back down in there. Get up in there. There we go. like that. Hey, look at that. We might have that fixed already. You said the only thing wrong with this one was it had a gas leak. I really need to take these glasses off. They really do make my brain hurt sometimes. But we'll get this one done, and I'll take a little break. We got a lot of port work to be doing, and I'm trying to get to it. Get all these little caps back up out of here. See if we can get them stuck back in there. A lot of times I use the pick to put them back too. Push it up in there. Ta-da! Sometimes it's a little more aggravating than that. Like this one's gonna be. Because you hit the screw back in there sometimes. And when you hit the screw, this makes it harder to get in there. There we go. Just kind of got to twist it past where the screw is at, so you can get a little bit of that up in there. These here, the hole's a little larger on this one. I don't know if the pick's going to work or not. It probably isn't. Tucked in there some. I'm going to take the screwdriver and try to push the rest of the way in. Pushed it in a little too far. There we go. Push it in a little too far and take the pick and straighten it back up. Trying to look, see, because it looks like there's still a little bit of gas dripping, but where's that? Oh, that's coming out of the carburetor. Yep, that's coming out of the carburetor. Probably going to have to put a carb kit in it too. Oh. Good. Yeah, I think she's gonna have to have a carb kit in her because it's leaking out the back of the carburetor whenever I turn it up on the side. Oh mercy. you know, I was hoping to just do the vent line and be done, but that's not the case today. I don't know if y'all seen it jump off of there in the video or not. I'm pretty sure I seen, there it is. I was gonna say, I was pretty sure I seen something jump off of there. Drop the washer back on the bolt, back on the screw. Fuel line painter here. It don't always stop all the fuel from coming out, but it does slow it down. That's what we want. Alright. Gonna give her a rinse down. I'm gonna put y'all back over here on this side for a little bit. It's really hard for me to do anything over here. All right. We're gonna do it like we usually do. Not too bad. It's not too awful bad. A little dirt in it. Figure the diaphragm might be stiff. Yep, I'd say it's stiff. It's not like the stiffest one I've ever seen, but it dang sure stiff enough. This thing's, it's almost rigid. See how it shrunk? And what that does, that holds this little metering lever open. And when it does that, the fuel just runs through and out. Just gonna rinse them out. Get the trash out of it. Alright. Everything come off good. Alright, give me a second. Let me get the stuff. Alright. I got the new stuff. We're going to slap her back together. We'll put her back on there and see if she'll run. I had to go hunt some of that other stuff. I'm about out of the other end for these carburetors. Things has went up so much I don't really want to order no more. But guess I'm going to have to. They're high. A lot higher than they used to be for sure. Come on. Set your gasket back on there, put the diaphragm on, put your lid on, and then your screws. And I know I'm aware of some books that show the diaphragm going on and then the gasket. I have seen that. I've never actually done one that way, because usually when they come in that way they don't run, and you switch the gasket and the diaphragm, then it'll run. So I don't know if that's a misprint or what, but I always go gasket, diaphragm, lid, even if it shows it in the book the other way. Sorry, just that way. About out of these two, I gotta get some more. I'm probably gonna have to order some more one day. That goes diaphragm, then gasket. The diaphragm goes down against the flat part. The gasket goes against the lid, so just pay attention when you take them apart. It shouldn't be a problem. Okie dokie. Come on. Y'all get over here and watch. I'm doing this so y'all can see. Oh, mercy. Everything looks pretty good now, so we're going to go hook the fuel line back up. Take the clamp off. Put the choke linkage back on, y'all. Alright, now what did I do for throttle linkage? There it is. Oh yeah, I think I can put that on after the fact. I think. We'll try it and see. What's the worst that could happen? I have to redo it. I have to back up and punt. I'm having a hard time. Anybody that has migraine and knows how these are, it feels like somebody's beating on the side of your brain with a hammer. It don't feel good at all. Okay, the fuel line's hooked up, pulse line's hooked up. Make sure everything's out of the way down there. Now this thing might be kind of I couldn't show you this if I wanted to, so don't be all upset. You just kind of feather it back in there, open the throttle, Try to push this back down in there. You gotta get the throttle linkage in the right place though. And right now I don't have it in there. I missed this little, I don't know if y'all can see it, there's a little slot right there. Now, see, it works with it in that slot. It don't work without it in there. I'll hook up the wires to the kill switch. Get down in there like you're supposed to be. Okay. Now that's more better. Now we got them in there like they're supposed to be. Oh. Okay. Give me a minute, let me find my grommet. It fell off the coil wire. I found it. It fell down in the side cover and I had to flip it around and get it out. Just getting it in there is sometimes a hassle. Oh. There we go. Now it's in there. All right, let me get the annual air filter back on it. Oh, I'm catching y'all. Now hopefully she's gonna fire up. I'm gonna try to crank it without the choke to start with, since it had gas running down through it. So if it don't crank the first little bit, don't get excited. because I'm gonna crank it without the choke on just to make sure. It ain't flirted. It ain't flirted. All right, I gotta hurry up. There's music playing over across the road, so let's see if we can get the fire off. Been sitting for a long time. I don't know what the needles are on. Let me set the needles and I'll start it back. All right, I'll see what happens. seem to run pretty good now. That's something you got to remember sometime whenever you're working on one that somebody's had trouble with, is check the screws. I forget all the time. It's just the way it is. But what it is that diaphragm was sticking the lever open and it was flooding, so they were cutting screws in to try to get it to run, because they didn't know that it was getting too much fuel just to start with. So then, you know, they had the low shut about all the way off, had the high cracked down, because it was probably revving up pretty good with a little bit of fuel, and then it'd probably run short like we did. But it seemed to run good once I got it all opened up. So I'm gonna call him, tell him it runs, and have him come get it. So hope y'all learned something from that. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Go check out the stuff in our description below this video. We got links to our Facebook page. We got links to our apparel store, and we got links to the Vever account where we got the ultrasonic cleaner and the new bandsaw. If y'all go on their stuff, check it out, and you see something you want, get it through that link if you can. Even if you can go through there and get stuff with a discount. So there's a discount code on there. It's like VV Pro 5 or something like that. It's in the list, and it used to be in the listing somehow. But you got to go in there and fill out some stuff, and then they give you the discount. I don't know exactly how it works, but y'all go check that out. All right. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Be kind. Treat each other the way you want to be treated. God bless. Remember, Jesus loves you. Y'all hopper out.